Fundamentals of Meditation by Lucian Green Upasana Sutra 2 and 4. 11. I prepared to verify what I wanted to verify. The item was the same as. I did this by verifying one side of the table. First, I looked at the eukaryote. Second, I realized it was a eukarya member. Third, I checked for it in the left-hand column. In this way, I prepared to verify what I wanted to verify. The item was the same as by checking one side of the table. 12. I prepared to verify the item that I wanted to verify was the same as another item. I did this by verifying the other side of the table. First, I looked for the table cell. Second, I looked for the column heading for this cell. Third, I checked whether the contents of the cell were the same as the content of the cell I was checking. In this way, I prepared to verify the item that I wanted to verify was the same as another item by verifying the other side of the table. 13. I prepared to find the phylogenetic tree's branches label that I wanted. I did this by verifying that it matched up with what I wanted. First, I verified the real smell of orange juice. Second, I tested the necessary smell of orange juice. Third, I verified that they matched. In this way, I prepared to find the phylogenetic tree's branches label that I wanted by verifying that it matched up with what I wanted. 14. I prepared to load the custom-built vehicle rack with the suit. I did this by verifying that the tuxedos were neat. First, I neatened the labels. Second, I neatened the lapels. Third, I neatened the artificial carnations. In this way, I prepared to load the custom-built vehicle rack with the suit by verifying that the tuxedos were neat. 15. I prepared to investigate the loop of Henley metaphor. I did this by giving out the tulip. First, I fingered the side of the tulip. Second, I moved my finger down the tulip. Third, I moved my finger up the other side of the tulip. In this way, I prepared to investigate the loop of Henley metaphor by giving out the tulip. 16. I prepared to squelch the pink juice into the mold. I did this by running the race. First, I started using energy. Second, I prepared to use the next amount of energy. Third, I finished using energy when I had finished running the race. In this way, I prepared to squelch the pink juice into the mold by running the race. 17. I prepared to spoon the jelly delightfully. I did this by putting the orange jelly mixture in the refrigerator. First, I opened the door wide. Second, I popped the mixture in the door. Third, I made sure it wouldn't fall out. In this way, I prepared to spoon the jelly delightfully by putting the orange jelly mixture in the refrigerator. 18. I prepared to say I wanted you. I did this by reading the answer. First, I opened up the book of ideas about you. Second, I found the right page. Third, I read that I want you. In this way, I prepared to say I wanted you by reading the answer. 19. I prepared to want to communicate with you. I did this by finding the envelope. First, I opened the writing desk. Second, I found the correct pigeonhole. Third, I took out the thick envelope. In this way, I prepared to want to communicate with you by finding the envelope. 20. I prepared to want your reply. I did this by listening to the answer. First, I looked at you. Second, I waited for your reply. Third, I was interested in your reply as you gave it. In this way, I prepared to want your reply by listening to the answer.